killed.
Oh, I wasn't talking.
Madness.
Maybe I shouldn't stream on hardcore. That's probably a bad idea. Oh, he needs help. This man needs help. Have a potion.
I am in your debt, stranger.
He got up this time. He fucking just stayed dead the last time. Okay. That's the reason I stopped to start streaming. Kill that deer! The deer are unheated. Wait, I got a new level. Wait, can you not hit them? You can't hit deer anymore? Oh, okay. What is that symbol that pops up above them though? Why is that there? Yeah, what's it? Is that like invulnerability before they... when you first run into them?
You there! Why do you approach the house of a known heretic?
I think he's pretty cool. Wait, you guys looking at me? What are you gonna do, huh? You wanna fight? You guys wanna fight? Fuck your barricade. I'm just going in. No, I'm not.
Deny me again, and you will join the condemned sin. I will ask only once more. What do you know of Lorath Nar?
I know that he's a recluse and a drunk, but he's not the one burning people alive.
Damn.
Silver words from a sinner's tongue. You will atone!
No thanks.
Goodbye.
I almost killed myself there. Oh, Book of the Dead. My boy is sacrifice. Wow, 10% disgusting. Why, yeah. More boys. Oh shit. must be played on hard. Wow. They changed some stuff. What's this? It says I lose so much, but I gain attack power. What? That's worse. No. How do they actually make offhand and shit better? How's that? What do I lose? A lot. I'll go with this. Look at all those health orbs. Look at all that shit.
I wish you'd arrived a moment sooner.
I don't care. I bet you did. But what's behind the house? Nothing. Where's that? I want that. That bear trap. Okay. I guess she's gonna lead.
No. Shins broken. Legs are dead weight.
Where is Lorath?
Don't know. No one knows. Third time I've come here looking for him. First time I got caught. Brought a message for the old man. We found Neyrelle.
Neyrelle? Is she safe?
A friend of mine is keeping an eye on her. The steelsmith, Raher. Biggest man in Giakul. He'll know where she's gone.
Okay, cool.
Wanderer. So many corpses. Always leading to you.
Who the fuck are you,
And who
old
is
lady?
this?
Can you open this disarranged bookcase, bitch?
I am here to seek aid. Haradrim. Lorath. He was profane, yes, but reliable. I see he isn't here. Where is Neyrelle?
As if I'd answer now.
Leave, Prava. Your knights are dead already. No sense in joining them.
My knights? How poorly do you think of me that I would beat a woman half to death?
Yeah.
This was Urivar's
She
doing,
doesn't even have
not
hair.
mine.
Who is Yoravar? What do you know of him?
Or wait, no.
He was
That's
just
not
another
the bald
man,
girl, is it?
Faith. Another night marching
is
through
black.
hell. Nameless, faceless. I never knew what he truly was. Until now. A repentant man prays for forgiveness, and Urivar burns him alive. There's no faith in such an
Only
act.
wrath.
No redemption. Only ego.
Oh yeah, I guess.
You didn't stop him.
No, I didn't. But he's begun a war for the cathedral's heart. To save every life is to lose the war. I am not your enemy, Wanderer. Not when I gave you my blessing. Not when we shed blood together in the streets.
We
of
didn't.
Eltium.
I'm a new character.
And not now. Your mind is poisoned against me. I see that. But in time, you will accept the truth. All those who serve the light must huddle together, lest we die alone in the cold.
It's no use talking to her. Just go. Find Raher. I'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, break that shit. Who the fuck would walk over there? Oh, never mind. It's not set. I was like, It's just like, dude, if you're gonna put it anywhere, like right here, or maybe right in front of the doorway that normally would open, but my skeletons just went ham on it. Cryptic letter. It says, you're FAG. Don't lose your way. You might. We have to join as one. Don't be afraid, my sweet love. Harbor my deep secret. Makes me so blue. But in this game, we play by design.
I want to save her, of course. I can ensure her punishment is fair and merciful, not the bloodbath Urivar will doubtlessly call for.
You won't
If we can
save her.
keep him off that stage, well, it would be advantageous.
Yes, it would.
Because the church is changing. Surely you've seen it. What I began as an act of mercy has become an act of sadism.
Mercy. You sent a priest to murder Lorath.
I sent a priest to bring him to judgment. Lorath was the one to choose murder, not I. He earned execution twice over. But even the greatest of sins can be forgiven in a time of need.
Bullshit. Because they just burned that man.
Help me. She's more likely to slit my throat.
And lo, the ailing child was brought before the Holy of Holies. I know your fear, child. I felt it too. I will help her as the Father helped me. Be certain of it.
You better.
Akarat bless me. But somehow I believe her.
Do you? What you got to say?
I'm just a messenger. A friend of a friend. I only know Lorath by reputation.
Why is she so... Okay. Let's get out of here. Fuck these people. Fuck all y'all. Orbs read, don't rainbow read me! Wow, not being able to push in the stick to jump off is kind of annoying. Can I change that, actually? Do I have power over my controls? Fuck you, shop. So I get this game as a gift, and the first thing that happens when it opens, it's like, here's the shop. That's all I gotta say about that. I thought that was terrible. You should never force a shop when someone first starts a game, no matter what. Let them play the game, then let them see the shop. You don't just look at it. Look at all the shit you can't buy because we give you 666 currency that can buy nothing. That's disgusting. That's devilish. Like, give enough for like a suit of armor on sale. Do something, because Blizzard is fucking up. They need to cater to their people. If they don't, they're fucked. And we will see. Okay, you can change it. Wait, shown labels have been unbound. What was pushing left stick? Toggle streamer mode. What does that mean? What's streamer mode? Stupid mode? Stupid mode with no blood. I don't get it. Nothing is really bad in this game other than gore. And maybe some middle level storytelling. I mean, it is okay compared to like Diablo 2 and Diablo 1. That had no story. But I mean, Diablo 2 cutscenes are unparalleled. Same with Warcraft 3. Fucking amazing. You want a fucking potion too, man? Are you gonna die?
Thank you, stranger.
Okay, he didn't die. Wow, that first one. I wish I was streaming so I could have saved it. Because I gave him the potion and he just laid there. He didn't move. And I was like, this is funny. And I'm like, I'm gonna start streaming. And then it's not happening. That's fine though. No one's gonna watch this shit. I can see them. Alright. I gotta pull up a YouTube app just in case. Just so maybe if a human graces me with its presence, I will be able to talk to them. How do I do that? Oh, that's how. Oh wow, I hurt myself. Damn, the stream's not that bad. It's pretty fast. Alright. Well, there's my chat. That'll never happen.
The smell is disgusting.
You're disgusting. I don't wander. I know exactly where I'm going. I got GPS.
Stop right there, stranger.
Stop right there, criminal scum. You violated the law. Oh shit, I have another level. Man, playing on hard isn't so hard. It's actually pretty nice. This is pretty fast. What level am I? I don't know. I can't see. I'm looking everywhere. 6. Okay, it's not that fast.
An axe. Specifically the axe of the woodsman. A man who stalked and butchered travelers in this area. Rumor has it, the woodsman disappeared recently and left his weapon behind.
So he put it in a
The
shitty
priest
ass
who
box
hired me didn't offer much
by
more
a
to
building.
go. At this rate, I'll freeze before I find the damn thing. If you help me find the axe, I'll cut you in on the pay. Check the woods around town. I
How the
don't.
fuck do you want this?
Perrin does. He's a priest of sorts, but what he wants with it, I don't know.
He
I've
wants
done
to
work
use
for
it
him
for
in the
a
past.
devilish
Always
thing.
odd items or objects.
Wow, so she has no ties to it. She's just like, I'm gonna dig through boxes. find this fucking axe. I'm gonna get that axe after I get this. They make you go back to the very beginning. Is this the very beginning? Pretty sure this is where you begin. You begin like here, and then you're like, whoa, what do I do? And then you come over here, and it's like, this is a town, bullshit happens. Like, go do the thing. And then you come up here, and you're like, where's the dude? And then he's like, oh, they're over here. And then you're like, wah, story time in the town. Yeah, you didn't need to hear that. But when I first got to the town, a lady told me to cheer for the guards working so hard, and I walked over there, and there was no one there. And I had to cheer for no one to complete the quest. Wow, that was easy. Or was it? What? Oh shit, did he have more words? Whatever. I mean, that is what they sacrificed to God, so makes sense. Hey bitch, I walked a few steps. What the fuck are you still doing here?
It must have been a grim place, judging by how much blood is on this axe.
No, it's
I
kind of
confess,
normal.
I'm eager to leave this place. I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched.
You're being watched by me,
Now to get this
bitch.
thing back to Ministad and collect my due. Thank you for your help.
Oh, okay. So where are you going now? You just gonna fade away? Of course. How the fuck does this man heal me?
Don't let the cold bite you too hard.
Oh, that's how. He's nice. What happened to the fucking... the peeps? And the creeps? And the bleeps? Yeah, the fucking shit you can get gives you level 60 stuff, and I used it on a hardcore character, and then I realized you can only use it once. So I kinda... decided not to use anymore.
What will it be?
But I'm playing hardcore because my brother will only play hardcore. He
Come back if
says
you need work.
that's all he's gonna play. So he bought me the game, so I will play with him. And that's okay. I love playing with him. He's awesome. I love my brother. He's one of my favorite people. But I do wish he would play regular sometime. Just so you don't have to deal with bullshit, because I've died way too many times on hardcore. I have a video on my fucking YouTube of me dying with, like, this is during the beginning, and I died from like a 2-minute long lag, and it made no sense, and it's just because it lagged from me to their server. It wasn't my internet, it was their servers sending information to me lagged, and then I died, and it's fucking disgusting. Why am I talking to myself? That's one thing about streaming. It's like you can't even get noticed
Damned cold.
unless you have bot.
Come, speak with me.
And especially on YouTube. YouTube streaming's terrible. Like, there's no real way to see it. I don't even know why I'm doing it, honestly. I should probably go to Twitch, but I don't have a Twitch base. Nobody watches Twitch. But the one reason why I do this is because it saves all my video, and that makes me happy. And then maybe I can cut some of it and if fun things happen. But I'm lazy and I don't know how to fucking edit.
If you do not look, you will not see. Search for a ritual blade or the
But I would
demon's
love to
blood,
talk to
something of the
people.
faithless, something
just
you can
wish.
touch.
I wish I knew how to make it work.
Who are you, pet? I am Voshalko.
Use up the plates that we got
Kiovashad.
fucked up.
I have lived here for 50 years. I was once the ancients' most favored priest. And now, dung-slick newcomers don't even know my
Maybe I
name.
can look it up. How to increase views on the stream. I'm sure everyone else is doing it, and they are more motivated than me. Yeah, that's not gonna matter. I want fake viewers, just so I can get real viewers. It's fucking insane. I hate everything about this. Wow, they do have bots. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. No one's gonna hop off. Alright, I still have to talk.
It is not important. It is a vile shithole. But to you, it is a place of birth.
And
You will see.
he knows.
If I could cast you into hell myself, I would. But I know you would kill me for trying. Let no one say Yosef's martyrdom was without purpose. So long as that she-demon nests in your heart, you salik Yovashat. I do this not for you, but for my flock.
What for? So what do I do?
Well, what have you found?
A blood pedal. Wait, why did my attack go down? Ah. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Ah, you see how the petal pulses as it touches your skin. You are solid, just as I said. The demon burrows into your soul. A terrible fate, but perhaps Voshalko will help you. An exorcism. This is what you need. Go to Mercy's Reach, search the crypts. You will find a holy relic, the child's call, touched by the angel himself. I will require this to purge the blood.
Can anyone power level me? Fucking bitches. Sorry. If, to the people who aren't watching, you will no longer hear from me. I'm gonna talk with my friend, because fuck you guys. No one's listening. So I want to talk to my friend. So I'm not so fucking bored. Hola.
Hello.
Oh shit, I need to change settings. Oh shit, just need to turn you up.
I moved the mic closer too. Can you hear my fan?
No, I just,
Okay, good.
it's not very loud. That's why. And the game sounds are extremely loud.
So,
Oh.
you got Vessel of Hatred?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I could turn it up a lot.
The end game is a lot better now. There's like, instead of like world bosses, nightmare, and whatever, it's like the raid. The raid it's basically just like a long dungeon. It's got like 3 wings. It's the Dark Cathedral. It's all Khazra, so it's all goatmen.
Nice.
But it's got 3 different wings, and all the bosses, they have like raid mechanics to them, like picking up gotta pick up items, or one you gotta bounce back. He throws an energy ball at you, and you gotta smack it back at him.
Hold on one second, because I gotta close my window, because I left it open because my mom was using an air fryer to cook some meat, and it is the worst smell I've ever smelled from an air fryer.
Ooh.
Normally,
Oh, man.
they don't do that bad, but god damn, it smelled like chemicals. It was disgusting. But,
Weird.
hold on. I'm gonna close it real quick, because I don't want bugs in here.
They're already in. They're sneaky.
Nice. I just realized I was streaming and then everybody heard that I'm talking about my mom. So, I live at my house. Or my mom's house. No, but they can't hear you. They can only, or maybe, I don't know.
I don't care.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
fine.
Nobody fucking watches my shit. And it's a stream, so it's put into the stream category, so it's like,
Are you streaming on
Oh, sorry.
ROG?
Yeah. Dude, it runs perfect. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be streaming while playing hardcore, but...
You're playing hardcore?
Yeah. Because my brother bought me it.
Oh, and he wants to play hardcore. Are you playing with him?
He only fucking plays hardcore. No, I'm not playing with him right now. I'm trying to catch up, and then I'm gonna switch to my other character.
Do you have did you try Spiritborn?
Not yet.
They're pretty fun. They're super overpowered.
Yeah, I bet. They gotta make them overpowered. Otherwise, why play them?
Well, they just have so much AoE, and like 2
Yeah.
or like 3 of the 4 basic attacks have auto jump to where you just jump to the target.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't-
like a charge attack.
Yeah. Well, you hop wherever you're aiming to
Oh, nice.
get
So
to the
it's kind
nearest.
of like a fucking leap.
No, it's not like up territory, but
Yeah, but it's a movement ability
if you just-
while you attack.
yeah, if you just
You
hit
don't
X,
stand.
you'll attack. You'll get to the closest target really fast. So it's not like other melees where you're swinging and then you gotta run up,
Yeah.
do another thing. That was the annoying thing about Barbarian.
Yeah. They definitely need more of a lunge with their attacks.
There's one lunging attack, but it feels stupid. And
Well, but
it's,
also, you know, the reason they don't is because this is designed for PC.
yeah,
That is the difference, because what's crazy is Path of Exile 2 is doing the opposite. They're basically designing it with movement controls in mind. So attacks do different things. Like, you can leap towards direction, but your aiming is done through the mouse, your directions are done through the keyboard.
nice.
So, they kind of took the controller design and used that, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play it
get
when it
it.
comes out.
I'm gonna get it eventually,
It's
but
free.
I was hearing bad things about the I think they had some pay to win stuff in it that people were bitching about, real money transactions for important things.
Maybe, but also, it's not really out.
Yeah, it's like Smite 2, where they're
The-
selling everything.
What the real problem is to play the game right now, you do have to pay. So
Yeah.
that's probably where that came from.
The paid If it's still in beta, you shouldn't have to pay.
No, well, it's not in beta. It's kind of like an alpha, technically.
Oh.
Like, this is early access. You choose to pay to play before the game comes out, and it's free. So that's why they're saying it's pay to win. Because you pay, and you can play and learn everything and win.
Oh.
I
thought they were talking about specific like they were tying some like actual gameplay elements to money.
Well, they do sell like expansions and stuff, but you can pretty much play the game for free. I played the first Path of Exile for free, and this is how they're going to continue, which is cool. Because honestly, the more you play it, the more you're like, oh, maybe I want to buy this.
Is it good? I've never played.
I mean, it's Diablo, but it functions more like Diablo 2 in a sense of how unique things are and all that. Like, the loot is the game. But at the same time, your skills are gems. So you take a gem that will summon a monster. You put that in one slot. And then there are 2 blue slots next to it. Those blue slots, you can slot in any other gem into it, and it will modify your original skill.
So like fire, you can like
basically
summon
like if
fire
you think
dogs
of like the skill trees in this game, like let's say you chose hemorrhage and you put it in there, and then those extra tabs are like a few combinations that will add to hemorrhage, but the game has a shitload of combinations you can add to hemorrhage. So it's like they aren't bound by skill and what you can add to it. There are gems for specific attributes, like adding lightning to it, or spreading the range, or like multiple things, and you can modify your skills. Kind of like a Warframe's mod system, where you can modify your abilities and increase the range, but it's all based on your gear. So like, you get a piece of gear with 6 slots. The slots are connected, and you can make all those skills connected. So like, the more you add to it, like, you're able to add modifiers to all your shit based off your gear. So loot is everything. And at the same time, like, the modifiers, once you get further into skill trees, it's stupid. Like, I couldn't do Path of Exile 1 skill trees. They brought up PTSD from Final Fantasy X.
No, I see.
Yeah, it was like big ass spreads of bullshit. And like, if you chose Witch, you have an entire circle of tiny nodes you can go into. It's like huge. And the path you carve into it changes how you play the character. Whereas everything else is your gear and what you slot on your gear. And it basically creates a Paragon system, but for everything. But it's better. It's better than the Paragon system, I will say that. I don't like the Paragon system where you're building up 5, 5, 5, 5 just to get to something good. Like, every fucking node is good. So it's
I like that.
It's a big spread, and it completely lets you customize your own character and change anything to where you could create the most overpowered bullshit, and it's fun. But the 2, I don't know. But from what I've seen, like videos of people playing and stuff, it looks like they turned the Diablo style into more Dark Souls style, which is weird. Like, it's not more Dark Souls style, but I mean, like, it seems like they changed the shift from big-ass groups of enemies, blowing up every fucking enemy,
to hard enemies.
Yeah, like, harder enemies, but you have to navigate, you have to move around and do your best. Like, it's a little harder from what I've seen, but it looks like fun, and especially for a free game. I'm not gonna pay to play it beforehand.
Yeah.
Because I will let other people do that, which so many fucking people have. So
yeah.
they get the money, they make the game better, and I benefit.
Yeah, the next game I'm probably gonna actually pay money for is Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh yeah. Dude, fuck yeah. That game looks good.
Oh,
I have played, but I love the beta. Or whatever the fuck, that network test. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
Dude, when the clouds started going, the lightning started going, you're just like, what the fuck's going on? You look up, or you see the fucking little dudes being struck by lightning because they have giant poles on them. And then fucking that crazy ass lightning monster flies by. I was doing a different mission, and that was going on, and I was like, fuck this. I'm going there.
Yeah. That's what I did too.
It was awesome, and then I started fighting it, and it's like, fight, unleashed, and then like, you could call in people came in. It was so much fun.
Yeah, I like how you can, like, a fight, or the hunt doesn't start until you get like a certain number of hits in on the monster.
See, because everyone kind of has their own little area. So, like, if everyone was in the same area, things would be kind of happening at different times because of randomness. But once someone started to hit it, it was uploaded to the entire server once you pulled out that SOS flare. So then if someone's sitting in town, they can be like, I want to fucking join that. And then they just hop in, and you're all in the same area. And then when you go to town, you see the same people. It's fucking cool. Like, I saw so many people that I had ran with just a second ago. It was kind of cool. And then I saw a lot of people with really bugged out facial tattoos and made them cool.
Yeah. You made a monster.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play a monster. I'll dick around.
No, I made a hot girl. I made a hot girl on PC. And that's what I'm gonna play with. But I just made a monster for fun because I was like, you know what? I don't really care. I just want to play the game. So
is it crossplay?
I think so.
I don't know if they've said anything about it.
I think it is actually because the same network test was going on at the same time.
Hopefully.
No, I'm pretty sure it is because the PlayStation Network test was the exact same the PC was, and I was able to do it too. So I think it's crossplay with PC at least. Well, Xbox too. Or I don't know if Xbox had it actually.
I don't think so.
They might. They have to.
Fuck it.
I don't care. I don't care
either. I care
like
because they lost my account. That's the only reason I care. Because I lost my account with all my achievements and everything, and they wouldn't do anything. Because I went through like 5 fucking Xbox 360s, because they all kept on getting the ring of death, and I eventually had like my last one I bought later, and somebody had hacked my account, and I recovered it, but like everything, but it was fresh. Like everything, like my achievements were gone and everything. I was like, this is my name, but it's not like what I had. And they were like, oh well, we can't help you.
Wow. But also,
so I just
gamer
sent
score,
my Xbox.
achievements, trophies,
Well,
They don't
my
fucking
games too.
Yeah, but that
Like,
matters.
like my
Yeah.
game saves and stuff. Like,
Oh well,
that's-
they don't have a cloud system. They never had a cloud system. It was all on your hard drive.
that's right. Oh yeah.
Only PlayStation does. Well, maybe PC or Xbox does now, but they didn't. But I get that too. But I mean, also,
I
they don't
cared about
have
it at the
anything
time.
good.
Yeah, they have no exclusive. I mean, Halo Infinite, and apparently that's kind of.
Well, no, Starfield was until recently.
Yeah, I'll play. I want to play Starfield in a few years.
Oh, I definitely
once
want to
they-
play it just because it's Oblivion
Yeah,
in space.
I'm gonna play.
And
I'm gonna play it. I just want them to, like, maybe get an expansion out, get all the bugs worked out, and drop the price. Then
it's not gonna happen.
You don't think
No, because
it's not successful enough?
no, it's not even that. Bethesda has changed.
Well,
Yeah, dude, they're too big. They grew too big, and they lost everything.
did they lose their good writers?
No. Well, see, the problem is all the older games were basically ran by Todd. Todd was the Miyazaki of the games. No, he was.
Todd Howard.
Yes, he
I
was.
know.
No, he
No, I'm not.
was. He was
I know.
great, though. He was very good. But the company grew and grew and grew, and then they weren't working on 1 or 2 games at a time. They started working on 12 games at a time. And then now, the director can't interact with any of it. Like,
Yeah.
he couldn't interact with enough, so he only focused on what mattered to him. And then
Yeah.
everything else wasn't even touched. So it was down to everyone who was working on it. Now, when the game company becomes bigger and bigger, like, apparently when they started, they had, like, 30 people. When they were working on, like, Morrowind, Oblivion, it was 30 people.
Jesus,
Yes. And then
that's
Skyrim,
insane.
they went up to, like,
500.
70.
Oh,
And then
Whoa.
after Skyrim, they went way higher. So they're like maybe 140 people or whatever, but one man is controlling all of them. So like he is the raid leader and he's a guild leader basically.
yeah.
But he is also structuring all the raids. He's structuring all the people. He has to keep all the people doing the right thing. But he's only able to touch on tiny things now. Because there are too many people, there's too much money, there's too much investment, there's too much bullshit. And like, I really hope From Software stays a smaller company. Because what they're doing is fucking awesome. They need to stay with that. They don't need to branch out more because Miyazaki is kind of heading their company at the moment. And he's going to become a new Todd Howard. And then they're going to start pumping out shit. And then shit's not going to be touched by someone who knows what they're doing. But Starfield is a very big showing of that compared to Skyrim. Because Skyrim was pretty solid. It had a lot of solid things. It had a lot of
It was.
and it had some bugs, but not nearly as much as Oblivion. But
Yeah.
Starfield has way more bugs than Skyrim. Like, it is insanely broken compared to Skyrim. And it's because their company grew so much that there was no master touch.
The bad touch.
No good touch. Best touch. because Todd Howard knew what he was doing. I think he is a good person. I think he creates good things. I like to make fun of him, but I also,
he's goofy.
dude, he is so fucking short.
Is he really? Like a short. He's a short king.
Dude, I don't even know if he's 5 foot. Like, I can't even
Whoa.
tell. I can't.
He's a hobbit.
Dude, he is tiny. Like, every game award where he comes out, the person next to him is at least 2 feet taller than him. It's
Jesus.
insane. Dude, even Miyazaki is like a foot taller than him. The dude has not grown since he was 18. I need to find a picture. I'm gonna send it to you because it's fucking hilarious. Like,
I feel kind of bad.
I feel bad for him, but I mean, he's genius. He knows what he's doing. And he has worked so fucking hard his entire life since he started in Bethesda. Like, the dude has created some great shit. Now, their games aren't 100% the best, but they are one of the best sandboxes ever created. And they allowed people to mod to create an even better sandbox. Like, no one else allows you to mod their game. Like,
that's true.
But that doesn't mean you can't mod games, which is why. Do you have a PC, right?
Yeah. By the way, no, it's actually pretty good.
Okay, well that's even better.
It's only like a year and a half old, but like the parts in it. But next time you come over, my mom gave me. They have it's like a 32-inch TV that they were gonna get rid of because they didn't have any need for it. She gave it to me as part of my Christmas present. So yeah, you don't have to bring a TV anymore, and it's nice as a Samsung.
Nice. Well, dude, all right. So, a guy who would mod, he used to be a Dark Souls streamer, and then he kind of started modding Halo. He made Cursed Halo, and it's basically crazy. I think I showed you some of it.
You told me.
Okay, well, this guy also modded Dark Souls, the first one, and it's Dark Souls Remastered, Suplex
Remastered. What?
Well, this is the newest update. It was just Remastered. But basically, he modded the old Dark Souls, the one that cut off online, because then it was much...
Prepare to Die edition.
Yeah.
I have that on PC.
Oh my god, hell yes! So we can do this. Alright.
Nice.
So, basically, he modded that version first, because it has its own, or like, there's no online. So he was able to run a program to create a new online, a new server that everyone can connect to play this mod. And it has Halo guns in Dark Souls, and he has, with the Suplex edition,
Is finishing moves like wrestling moves?
No, well, it's called that just because he added a Titanite stone weapon that has the move set partially of the Bone Fists from DS2, and then the grab is a suplex. So if you backstab someone, you suplex them. If you break their poise and then grab them, you grab their legs, and you keep spinning until you throw them. And they fucking fly. So, like, that's why he called it Suplex Edition. But basically, he He and a lot of people helped him with like armor and stuff. So like people went through and changed the values of every single armor set. Not to mention this video game mod has every single armor set from Dark Souls. Like Dark
Oh,
Souls
so you
2.
can.
I
What?
don't know if it has Dark Souls 3, but it has Demon Souls, like all of the armor sets. And it has the Master Chief set, it has a Among Us set, like a bunch of random ass shit. And
It sounds
like,
fun.
dude, it's awesome. Like every single weapon has been changed a little bit. Like the Astora Great Sword the Astora Sword was apparently the worst weapon in the entire game. Like you level it up, it does absolutely nothing. So they made it do more damage, and then now when you R2, when it slams down, it does a force attack, like a low-level force attack. So it like adds to all the useless weapons, and adds to even catalysts, like the Izalith catalyst. It's from Izalith. They're all pyromancers. So now you can cast pyromancers. Or pyromancy.
Nice.
And like all the stabs have like special attacks. So like they do their own thing. The spear from the Moonlight Butterfly shoots a fucking laser beam. Like they basically just went wild and made all the shit things not so shit. And then they added infusions and a bunch of stuff. All the crystal weapons now can cast sorceries. Like, they did a bunch of cool stuff. Like, armor's all revamped. All the rings revamped. There's a ring that actually lets you jump. Not like press X and jump. Like, when you run and jump, you actually cover verticality. It's fucking cool.
Dude, that's what I love about. I just love the gameplay of the Surge. Like, it's so fluid. Like the combat, like you can be like sprinting, jump, stab a spear through a guy's face, and then just like rip his head off.
Dude, even the ring that makes you kind of jump higher allows you to plunge attack.
Nice.
So it's like they reworked a bunch of shit into Dark Souls 1 and then added custom bosses for certain areas, like secret things. And then like also at one point you can fight a secret boss and then run into Master Chief and he gives you all of the Halo weapons and Master Chief armor.
No.
It's in the DLC though. So you have to get to the second part.
Is it paid?
Well, not the DLC. I mean the DLC of Prepare to Die.
Oh.
Original Dark Souls, like Artorias.
Artorias of the Abyss.
Yeah, that area is where it is. So you have to kind of go through the game to be able to get to that. Otherwise, you have to...
That was such a wild fight. Like, everybody was like, it's so hard, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, thinking on the stuff they came up with in the later Souls, just like, that was a very mild fight.
Yeah,
like, that was the same thing as, like, the fucking... The wolf hounds.
I don't know, man.
And Elden Ring. You know what I mean? The wolf knights,
yeah,
the ones that like slide across the ground.
But think about it. Like, could you fight something in Monster Hunter World as a Monster Hunter 2 character?
Are we talking Monster Hunter Unite 2, like on the PSP?
Something like that. Yeah, that era. You know how they moved. You know how you attacked. It's the same fucking thing.
There was no lock-on.
Well, it's not even that. It's not even that. They were possible because it was my main weapon.
What?
Yeah.
In the old days?
Yeah.
It was garbage.
No, Greatsword was not garbage.
I used it as well, but I I didn't like it.
I mean, I used that and dual blades. Pretty much.
I can't remember what I used in the original ones. Probably, I think spear.
Spear?
Yeah.
Long lance? Or
Like
lance?
Lance and spear, yeah.
Yeah, the shield and lance or the gun lance?
Gun lance, I don't think was in that.
It was. Gun lance has been around since the beginning.
Oh. Well, I didn't pick up on gun lance until, I think, the third one, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite 3.
Yeah, the only one that wasn't in it was Insect Glaive.
Yeah, that came with World.
Yeah.
Which that's what I made in World.
It might have been in 3, but we didn't get that.
I think it was in 3, but it didn't have the aerial stuff.
Oh yeah. But it had like other things.
Yeah, but it was
because mounting wasn't a thing until World.
Yeah, dude, fucking flying around the aerial time, just like hitting a monster and just like bouncing back into the air and continuing to fuck them up. Insect Blade was so much fun. You didn't deal much like impact damage or anything, like you couldn't stun monsters, but you were evasive as fuck.
Oh fuck, I keep unmuting or muting myself. I really need to fix this. Or maybe I should just tape it. No, I shouldn't, because I like to mute myself.
Yeah.
But
I do too. When I go to the bathroom.
It used to have a plastic cover that covered all of it, and then you would shift it up and down, but it's gone, so now I just have a tiny ass black switch that catches on my shirt.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. I stepped on it. It's my fault. I broke it. Dude, I've been noticing, you know the fucking deer and shit in this game?
In what game?
Diablo.
What about them?
I've been noticing them running with the, the 2 chains over their head. Like,
unstoppable.
Yeah, it used to be a bug with, like, the undeads on your team. They would always show up with them whenever cutscenes show up, or random shit. But it shows up on them, and I can't even hit them.
Huh.
And I thought that was weird. I was like, can you not kill them anymore?
Oh, dude. Since I switched to the centipede build, I got invaded by the butcher. I fucked him up in like 2 seconds, and he dropped an 800
butcher
mythic unique butcher axe with a really good roll.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean I threw it in the bank, and I'm either gonna save it or give it to somebody who uses axes.
Yeah, I saw the gold goblin rewards.
Yeah.
What is it?
I
What
didn't
all
even
is
know.
about that?
I think it's over now.
No, it's still, you can still get the reward.
Oh yeah, dude, I got a shit ton of rewards. But I got that mythic from like a random. I think it was from the end of one of the wings or cathedral. But I didn't even notice it. It was like I opened up the box and I just like grabbed everything really quick, and I like opened my inventory. I was like, what the fuck is this purple? And it was like plus 666.6 damage over time, plus 40% damage over time. It was just
Yeah,
like,
it's all that.
I was like, I gotta go back to poison.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, and especially since if if the amount of poison you have on an enemy is over their max life, instead of ticking down,
No, I
they're
saw
just
that. They
instantly
die.
executed.
But it's
Dude,
not just poison.
Yeah, it's any
dot.
Dude, I just turn on the R
But I
my
guess yours
R1
is
ability.
bleed.
No, it's poison.
Oh, you have that on
There's-
your Spirit Walker?
Yeah, centipede.
Oh,
Centipede is all poison.
Oh,
It's poison and self-healing. So you're like
So
fucking
your
invincible.
weapon does bleed and poison? Or your abilities do poison and your weapon does bleed?
Did it say bleed on it?
Yeah. Oh, never mind. It's damage over time.
Yeah, it's just damage over time.
I
But
expected it being on a warrior, so I thought it was bleed.
No. Dude, I have plus 865% damage over time.
Wait, so that's any character?
Any character. Yeah. Well, they can equip that.
Wow.
But dude, it
Can every character equip a polearm?
I think so.
Maybe not.
But
that might be
no.
Spiritborn.
Yeah, I think polearms. I know for a fact, barbarians can. Maybe. Druids.
I might not be able to.
Druids can do quarter staves. I know that.
Yeah, but polearms are not quarter staves. I don't know if they had a definition of polearm until
they did, because you had halberds and stuff. I remember on my.
Yeah, but were they called polearms?
I believe so.
I mean, they should be, because that's what that is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But but also, I have a pair of gloves that any damage you take, instead of taking the damage now, it turns it into poison damage and breaks the damage up over 10 seconds.
Yeah.
So, and I have 85% poison resistance.
The Echo Shield.
Yeah.
But
So I literally. Yeah.
But you don't
and
take any damage?
No damage. And if I do, like if I get around half health, I'll pop a potion, and I get a barrier, and it like when I have a barrier, it like increases my health or my healing. I have so much plus self healing that I turn on my movement ability. It drops that slime underneath my feet, and I'm impassable or whatever, untouchable. So I just pass through enemies. I just walk down at like lanes, and every single thing I touch dies. At least on Torment 1. Torment 1 and Torment 2 are like worlds apart.
Yeah.
Because there's only 4 torments now.
Right now I started with hardcore, because you ain't hard unless you're hardcore.
Yeah. Plus it's not much difference between hardcore.
I mean, so far I'm doing completely fine. And I'm level 11, and I just started a little bit before I started talking.
Yeah, I saw Brian on there. Is he still on?
No, he had to go sleep.
Dude, he made a wizard, and fucking wizards are insane right now. If they go with the fire spray, it splits into like a trident. It goes forward and then splits into 3. They'll just stand in the middle of the room and spin around and fucking destroy everything.
I really wish he didn't only play hardcore, but I'll play it with him. I mean, he bought me the game.
Yeah, can't really argue.
So I have an excuse.
Dude, someday me, you, and Jake need to do a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. It is really good. It's really fun.
I mean, I've owned
Especially when you're
and never played it. Other than the very beginning.
Yeah, it's
and
dude.
Going
It's,
to that first town where the fucking goblins attack. That's it.
yeah, it's so a playthrough with like 3 people working together is probably between like 75 and 100 hours.
Yeah.
It's long, and it's good, and you can all argue about who's with 3 people.
Yeah,
the 4th person is gonna be
there is a problem.
Is gonna be an NPC. What?
Because of Jake.
Dude, I love Jake, but he's such a pussy when it comes to things going wrong.
No, it's not even that. It's definitely not that.
When things go wrong, he just uninstalls.
Yeah, no.
Like he won't
really.
play Helldivers anymore.
No, he will. I'll make him. It's just I wasn't able to play, and he was just like whatever. And he's not gonna pay to buy anything, so he's kind of done, probably. But I can make him play.
I need help.
But
I didn't mean to call him a pussy. I just
no, he kind of is, but he's an elitist. He is a egotistical person that likes to win, and when he isn't winning, he doesn't
he's not
have
having fun.
And if you don't have fun, then why bother?
Dude, I don't care about that.
I mean, the motherfucker has platinum how many things? Like, that's engraved in him. He wants to do it. He wants to make achievements. And when things are retarded and out of his reach, he drops it.
Dude, I like
Yeah.
challenges. That's what that's what I chase. I don't care about sometimes I play video games when I'm not having fun, but I push through it.
He's changed a lot compared to how he was before we started playing Dark Souls and shit. Like he was
he worse?
He was an achievement hunter. Like that's all he did. That's all he cared about was finishing achievements and moving to the next game and finishing and moving to the next game until he started playing with us. Then he started to have more fun doing things that weren't just giving him achievements.
Yeah, that were exploring the dynamics of because we care more about exploring the dynamics of a game and like seeing how we can break it.
Even like playing MMOs and stuff, like he even said like it's not really the game, it's the people I'm playing with. It's how much fun I have interacting with people, and I get that wholeheartedly.
Oh yeah, that's the only reason I kept playing MMOs as long as I did.
Yeah.
And when the people leave, the game isn't really that fun.
Yeah, which is why he is struggling with Final Fantasy.
Yeah, he's not playing it as much.
Well, not to mention like the people he knows, like the few people he does play with, he plays with them, and they're fucking cool people. I love them.
Yeah.
But
I reinstalled it, but I can't I reinstalled it, but I can't justify spending $42 on Dawn Trail and renewing a subscription.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm good. I haven't.
It was past my birthday, and I still haven't renewed my registration on my car.
Dude, I don't know. I like Final Fantasy. I think it's cool.
Yeah, me too.
I've
heard Dawn Trail is a bunch of optimistic garbage.
Ooh, no, I've heard a lot of bad things about Don Trail. Only in
Really?
America. Only in America because of the character.
What is it? Which character? Is it a new one?
Yes, it's a cat girl that is played by a trans man.
Ugh.
But he does not sound like a girl. And the whole idea of what that character's fighting for feels like trans rights.
Dude.
So that's why so many people are mad. But in Japan, everybody fucking loves it. It's great. Because it's a normal person.
They don't have...
And they have different translations. Like, it's different. So, like, maybe the game is supposed to be Japanese. Which I've been playing in Japanese, actually. Even through Best Boy times. I forgot what his name
Alphanaut?
was. No.
Alphanaut?
Fuck no.
Oh, you're talking about... You're talking about the...
Emmett Selk.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about... Yeah, dude, you felt for him. Like,
even in Japanese.
He just felt like a real person.
Partially cry seeing that last fight and hearing him say, "Please remember." I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
It's like we might not be the best people, but at the same time, we aren't like the worst because
he was the last.
Yeah, but he showed sympathy towards us, which he is one of the few. The other person was his friend, which is the only person who had a name directly and had the personality in his recreation of their own world.
Yeah.
Like, he's the dude who talks to you about that, and it's like, he even knows that he is a figment of his, like, recollection, and he's just like, dude, that shit was good.
Yeah.
He helps you in the end, too. He walks away and just kind of waves his hand. He's just like, oh, shit.
Yeah, he was a badass.
He was cool. He was a great character. They wrote that perfectly. Everything after, is whatever. I don't know. I think what's his face? Yoshi P being taken away to do Final Fantasy 16 hurt Final Fantasy 14.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Because they finished, or they were working on the Shadow stuff. And like a little bit after that, they were doing, or even during, he was working on Final Fantasy 16. And then I don't think he was completely there for Dawn Trail. And it feels like Dawn Trail is the Stormblood of this time.
Yeah, I don't feel bad skipping Stormblood.
I hated Stormblood. It was
I heard it was not...
I loved Japan. I loved that architecture. Everything was cool other than the story.
Dude, my dad
brought
me back some cool stuff. Sorry, my dad just brought me back some cool stuff from Japan. He got me a bunch of candies. He got all the weird flavored Kit Kats they have, and he got me like a little diorama of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Nice.
Like, yeah, like
what
something
the fuck
you put on
he
your...
knows about Jujutsu, or did he just see it and was like, he would...
Yeah, it was plastered everywhere in one of the shops, and
he was just like, I'm gonna buy this for him. He had no idea what it was.
He knew I liked anime, and I talked to him on the phone while he was there.
Show. I love that show.
I feel like my dad has always been weirded out by anime because he was just like, why do they have such big eyes? Like, it's not realistic
No,
proportions.
dude, you really need to show your dad old anime.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like Neon Genesis Evangelion,
No,
maybe.
no, because
Not
that's a little
not
too
initially.
much. That's a little too
Oh.
much. That's more about young people, not about old people. And I don't think he would resonate with that because he would just see a shitty father and all that bullshit. And it wouldn't be that great. Maybe the movies might be okay. But I would show him shit like Ghost in the Shell. Like shit that was made in his era. Because
like 80s, early 90s.
80s, 90s, maybe even 2000s, before they went to digital. Because then I think he could respect it. Especially if it's about certain things. Like, you should show him Spriggan.
I don't think I've watched Spriggan.
Oh, well then y'all should watch it together. No, not really. Maybe you should watch it first. But, dude, it is what I feel was either inspired by or was a part of the inspiration for Metal Gear.
Really?
Yes. If you... Dude, we should watch that movie, actually. And then you can maybe show him later. We're gonna watch the movie.
Spriggan?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna watch it. No, fuck that. We're gonna watch it first, and then you can see it, and then you can be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna show this to my dad. Dude, no, it's good. Like, it is very Metal Gear-esque.
I actually think he would like Cowboy Bebop.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's another one. But that has way more going for it than being old. It has
it feels like James Bond.
Fucking stories, fucking music, like everything is top notch in that anime.
Yeah. He likes like Tarantino and like not westerns, but like things like that, like operas. I don't know.
Well,
I told him about watching The Last of Us. I was like, it was because he made me watch.
How does he feel about gay people?
I told him about that. He was like, I might skip that episode. I was like, just read a synopsis of it.
It really is a good episode, though.
It is
not worth skipping.
And I told him it was what's his name? Ron? No, not Ron. That's fucking Hellboy.
Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
No, that was good. I liked it. I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Even though,
he was like,
but I wasn't looking at it as men. I was looking at it as human beings.
As love. Yeah.
No,
it was
I
just
saw
love.
human beings being in the most extreme circumstances to not ever interact with anyone else. So it's like, then what is love?
Yeah.
You can't tie love to male female by that point because
he'd been alone.
A man
for years
would
at that
never
point.
run into a female because females would have been captured and fucking taken. Like,
they were in all the cities and stuff.
They were. It's like, dude, that's how it is. And it may be sexist, but you know,
no,
that's how
I know what you're
people
talking
rule.
about. You control the women, control the children.
Yeah, well, like, they would automatically put them into a situation that they would be Earth people. I would think. At least most big situations, which is why I thought that was pretty. I thought it was cute. I would never kiss a bearded man like that. But
it was a couple of bears.
I respect the love because you
same
can
here.
see it. You can feel it, and I thought it was pretty. But
Yes. No, same here. I thought it was a beautiful episode, but my dad is just of
yeah, well,
the
he's old.
the generation where he's just weirded out by it.
That's understandable.
He's like, I don't.
He can.
He's like,
skip
I
it.
don't. He said like he has no issue with gay people. He doesn't like
want to
their
experience it.
yeah, and he doesn't like their agenda being shoved into mainstream culture
Oh
as
yeah.
much as
well,
it is.
that's political. And yes,
Yeah.
it is a little political because of Neil Druckmann. But
Neil Druckmann.
yeah, that's the dude who made Last of Us and the show. He directed it. He made the games. He worked on the first game. Alright, see, this is the funny part. He worked on the first game, but a woman wrote most of it. And she was cut out from the he got her fired somehow, I think. And then he took over. And that's where Last of Us 2 came out. And he was the main director of Last of Us 2, whereas the girl was a big part of Last of Us 1, which was better. It was a better game in a storytelling way, I feel.
I just don't think they needed to kill off Joel.
Yeah, oh dude.
It was fucking
I'm gonna
brutal,
send you
too.
a fucking picture. You ready for this shit? This is what Naughty Dog posted for Christmas.
Oh no. Oh no.
And it says, Happy Christmas from all the family, or Happy Holidays from all the family. And there's Joel. Abby has her hand on Joel's shoulder, and fucking what's-her-face is right beside him.
Dude, did you watch oh, you haven't had an internet. You need to look up that fucking, let me find it real quick. Trailer for Naughty Dog's new
I saw it.
New IP.
Intergalactic. Yeah, she's on.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
well, the funny...
dude, it looks good, just
It looks
graphics
alright.
wise.
But what's very funny is... Alright, so they posted this on Twitter. And they hid posts, like maybe 3 posts. And they showed up really quick. But they hid them, so they basically put a fucking spotlight on them. Because you can view hidden posts. And one of them was the picture of this, but with a golf club in Abby's hands. Or did you see
What?
the picture?
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, basically they put a golf club, like right behind Joel's head. Near,
Jesus.
like Abby was holding it, like being like, "This isn't a happy family."
I didn't play The Last of Us 2, but I did sit down and watch a video of all the cutscenes
Yeah,
put together and like a movie.
She killed him with a golf club and let Abby watch. She made Abby watch. Or not Abby.
Made.
What's her name?
Fucking. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was drawing a blank.
Ellie.
Ellie. Yeah, she made her watch, like being pushed on the floor while she beat his head in with a golf club. And they're all sitting as a happy family. And then later, someone else also posted the Asian girl from the Intergalactic trailer with tears in her eyes, and it says, "No one can hear your pronouns from space." Or no one in space can hear your pronouns.
Damn.
Yeah, that's savage. I mean, that's messed up, but I also giggled a little bit.
Dude, you saw those texts that I sent you from Alex, right?
Oh yeah, I did.
Dude,
I can't believe that. But also, you know what? It was
dude,
a little...
it was It was a Family Guy joke from fucking 2002.
I know, but
when they're going, when he's in the HR meeting and he grabs it, she's like, "Mr. Griffin, you are failing this class," and he just like reaches over and grabs her boob and goes, "Honk honk."
Oh, I thought you said someone touches the boob and everybody loses their shit.
Yeah, no. That's. But you touch one coworker's boob and go honk honk, and everybody loses their shit.
Oh, so
that's
you
what I said.
All of that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then what the fuck? What the fuck?
I was
like,
I was referencing that video.
Yeah, I thought you said if someone just touches a boob and then everybody flips the tit or like freaks out.
No,
if you say honk honk, like come on, like you're obviously referencing something.
Dude, she said there was blood in my words.
Yeah, well, there's blood in her words. That's why.
And whatever happened to sticks and stones?
No. Words will cancel you. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will cancel me. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Because it works. Kind of.
I wish I were Lava Bird.
Yeah. I miss that guy.
Yeah. Do you like Tim Robinson?
Who?
Tim Robinson, the comedian. Like, I think you should leave with Tim Robinson. He's also in another show. He's also in another show called Detroiters on Netflix.
I mean,
that's pretty good.
I kind of like. I think you should leave. Some of it is funny to me.
Yeah, some of it's.
I really don't like the way he looks and the way he carries himself.
I mean,
but,
yeah.
I mean, that's his thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know about it. I watched some of it, and some of it made me laugh, but then some of it I was just like, I'm watching someone's failed SNL sketch.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. He was on. I think he was on SNL for a while.
Yeah, but he was probably a little too extreme.
Yeah.
Which, that's not his fault. I think he was okay extreme. He wasn't bad. Because, I mean, like, maybe I think, did he say the N-word on one thing?
No, not that I know.
Alright, what was the going into the haunted house? And he said something. Like, he was at a haunted house and people were saying a bunch of things, and then he said some really bad thing.
I don't remember.
That's all I remember. I think it was the N-word. I don't know. Because they were in a place where, like, it was safe. And then he just started saying bad things.
Oh, was that the tour?
Yeah.
Oh, what did he say? He said something about... Did they squirt diarrhea all over the walls or something?
No, he said something really bad. Like, not anything that would just be like, whatever. Like, poop on the walls is not bad.
You can take what's left.
I don't know, I'd have to re-see it.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
Dude, one thing I actually like about the Surge too is like you're not really a good guy. Like they're constantly referencing things you did, like you fight this guy named Brother Eli. It's like this cult, and they were like, you killed Brother Eli. Like they reference like the stuff you've done.
Yeah.
Like the citizens around you, like you're like some people call you a hero, like a vigilante, and the other everybody else calls you a mass murderer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at Elden Ring. We're just killing God people. There hasn't been any stating of anything being extremely terrible.
Yeah.
We kill we even kill Mikola. It's like
Mikola,
you want
yeah.
to create an age of kindness. But then again, from what
Yes,
Saint Trina said,
he was influencing people with his charm. Like the spell or whatever he was
so
born
was
with.
Marika.
Yeah.
He copied Mommy.
But I mean, that's just how he was born.
Yeah, but dude, alright, so...
You can't expect him to not use it.
I'm about to Elden Ring dump some lore I've learned. Okay, so in the DLC, you're able to get the irises. The Iris of Grace.
The gold one, yeah.
Yeah, it is basically what it does.
Mind control.
Yes. But okay, that is great.
It puts you in a state of bliss.
Yes,
and
it makes you blind
don't see
to everything.
Yeah, to reality.
Now, okay, when Marika ascended, she created the Erd Tree. The Erd Tree blinded everyone from other things. That's why none of them know about anyone in the Land of Shadow. None of the Land of Shadow is talked about, but everyone in the Land of Shadow talks about people outside of it. It's because she used her ability to create this giant blinding tree that blot out the sun to create a new thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought that some of the inspiration for that stuff was the situation with Israel and the Palestinian people. Like that's
if
what
If anything, it goes to biblical ties.
Well, we're fucking
like Adam and Eve, the serpent, the woman.
Dude, what we're living in the history right now is crazier than stuff that was in the Bible.
Yeah, that's true. But, dude, alright, so a lot of it is tied to alchemy. Alchemy is in the lore of this world. Or not our world, but Elden Ring's world. But it is completely tied to our literature of alchemy. Like, there's a rebus. A rebus is a combination of male and female into one. And it creates the Philosopher's Stone. In a way. Like, it's tied with that idea. And that's what Marika was. Marika was always Radagon.
Yeah,
they were the same people from the very beginning. It's
like Johnny Silverhand.
Dude, honestly, actually, they might not have been the very same from the beginning. She might have been
I think she discovered Radagon.
We'll see. Like, there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of not even that. Like, the thing is shamans were used in the pots. They used them to merge flesh together. All those shamans, or all those pot people...
Oh yeah.
Were the shaman people.
They're mixes.
Yeah, but they were the shaman people because they were able to perfectly fuse with anything. So they use them to merge people together and create these fucking amalgamations. But that was the Hornsent doing it. They were the ones who forced these shaman people into these jars and did all that. Well, she was one of the shaman people, because the shaman people, also the mothers, were able to turn into trees. So she is a tree person. I think she used the Hornsent because the Hornsent were trying to ascend, like Tower of Babel style, which is what the gate was. Well, she used it and usurped it to create her own golden order, her own grace. And her grace was order. So she created the Erd tree on top of the corpse of the original tree to create her own golden order. But I also think that she may have been fused with someone else, maybe. Or maybe Radagon was always her. But either way, after they left and went off, like, all of these children, all of the gods, all of the main characters are her spawn. Except for, like, Renala. But it says Radagon was with Renala. And then he gifted her that fucking little shit she carries. The unborn child. The unborn rune. But...
yeah, he fucked her over.
But I believe her child was Ranni. Her and Radagon made Ranni.
Have you not seen, like, a family tree? They have a family tree online.
No, they have a family tree, but everyone says Ranni is Radagon's child. And they will not think that, like, she is anything else. Whereas I think that when Ranni split herself and burned her body was reborn at the tree because it was at the top of a divine tower. The divine tower is directly linked to the Erd tree.
When she was an Empyrean, when Empyreans die, they're rebirthed through the tree.
Yes, but their bodies have to be put at the roots of the tree, which is why every single crypt has bodies all over the tree, just like how the Hornsent created Enter Elam and the tower. But at the same time, it's like people still won't conceptualize the idea that Ranni is Melina.
I believe that.
It's insane why they won't. Because they share the eye. They share the rune on the eye. The face that glows next to Ranni is the shape of Melina's face. But the shape of her doll's face is not. And that's why, because the doll was created in the idea of the Snow Witch, Rinna, which is someone else.
Yeah.
But
who taught Ranni all her magic.
Yes, but I honestly think they're the same people. And the reason she was born at the foot of the tree, burned and bodiless, is because she burned her body after splitting her consciousness. She split from the grace of gold. She destroyed any connection to America to create a doll and split it out to go to her own devices.
Because she didn't want to be tied. Like if you're reborn as an Empyrean, like
she was
they're tied to fate.
Radagon and Renala.
She wanted to escape her fate.
Radagon and Renala, but at the same time, when Marika became a god, she disconnected from Radagon. They split when she became a god because she had to cast out everything. just like Mikola did. He cast out Saint Trina. He had to cast out his alter ego. He had to cast out every single thing just to become a god, and then he chose a consort. Well, Radagon may be her consort, but she still had to cast out everything to connect with him and create a god. So it's like so when Ranni killed herself, she was reborn at the tree. America is at the heart of the tree. So if she was reborn to that and she says, my mother told me this, this is why I'm doing this. So what if her body got reborn and then her mother renamed her? Because Radagon was no longer a part of it.
Yeah, a part of it.
So then she names her with an M, just like every other child she's had. And Radon was born of Radagon.
I think you're right.
Yeah. And I think that is cool. I mean, like, I see a connection there. Like, why aren't other people talking about that? I've tried to talk about it, and every single person calls me retarded. Because they've stated that Ranni is different. Ranni is a singular person. It's like, oh well, yeah, just like America and Radagon.
Maybe you should try to find a PDF version of the Elden Ring lore book that came out.
From where?
I think there's I know Vadi did one, but I think there's an official one from Bandai. I think there's one from Bandai
they probably
Namco,
have,
or from Software.
I don't think they have a lore book. I highly doubt it. I think they have a concept and like picture book that shows things and talks about things in the game, or a strategy guide. Lore has never been completely covered by them, ever. They don't do that, because otherwise then the story's concrete. You don't have this literature style of reading into the world. And I think that's their goal, which it is very fun to think. I enjoy it.
I think their goal is figuring things out through observation and critical thinking.
Not to mention, most of the game isn't set when they're creating. It is honestly fluid. It's a fluid game. They go as they go.
All the stuff that they talk about happened a long ass time ago.
Well, see, all the stuff George R. R. wrote had nothing to do with, or it had something to do with it, but it was basically the inner
I think he
code.
Just gave ideas.
He gave the code for them to build on, which was, these people hate these people, this person tried to do this. I don't think he wrote anything about the DLC.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think that was them wholly, and they were trying to connect things through the original game. But also, from what I've seen, like, basically if you load up the 1.0 of Elden Ring, it's completely different. It's a completely different game. Like, everything's different. Every area is different. All the item descriptions are different. So it's like they work it together.
How do you load up? Can you like edit this?
Yeah. You get the game on disc and you don't update it.
Oh.
Because that was the original. But
That's crazy.
it's interesting because it just shows how they work, and I think it is a good way. Like, they basically build parts. They build multiple parts, and they make all these deep lore parts. And then after a while, they're like, alright, now we need to connect them. So this goes here, whatever. Like, oh, this is why this is happening here. Like, it is an instant thing where they know what they're doing right off the bat. So it is completely speculative. But at the same time, that's how people write books. Like, they aren't writing with knowing exactly what they're gonna write the entire time. But they do make connections, and they build a story that is able to be read. And I don't know. I fucking love it. I love those games. And the story is only... Oh my god, I'm lagging so bad. I'm not gonna move.
Yeah, no.
I'm just gonna talk. But, dude...
Are you downloading?
No, I'm just moving. It's server lag.
Oh, are you... Oh, you're on Diablo?
Yeah. But I've learned a lot of things about the story, and I'm starting to see the duality of people in every single character. Except for, like, the children. The children don't have as much duality. Some of them do. Like, Rani has Melina. Mikola has Saint Trina. Marika is also Radagon. Placidusax has Bale. Like,
yeah, he's...
They are forces connected.
It was Placidusax.
Placidusax, I don't fucking know. The name is unpronounceable without knowing exactly what it's supposed to be. But he... Now... Like, also there are ties to maybe think that his god was the Glomide Queen.
Glomide Queen?
And the Glomide Queen is thought to maybe be Metyr. The big ass finger bitch. The finger
she's
mother.
An alien.
No. She
is an alien. She fell from the stars.
I know, but basically he cut himself from time to wait for his god. His god got veiled in the shadow. She's never coming back.
That's very sad.
Yeah, but it got veiled in the shadow when Marika created the Erd Tree. Because she used mimicry to hide the lands of shadow. Because she also created the Mimic Veil.
Yeah.
And if you go up to the top of Inner Elam, if you look out near the tree, you see the sun. You can't see the sun anywhere else.
Really?
Yeah. The sun only
Never
exists...
noticed that.
Well, like, sunlight exists in Farum Azula.
But they...
And the moon, at least in the lands of shadow. Well, at least see any outer thing other than a veil over the tree is over in Inner Elam, where they built the shrine of corpses of Hornson. All that entire building is built off Hornson, just like Farum Azula is built from beast bodies. but they're so high outside of the mimicry that you can actually see the sun from the gate of divinity. And apparently all of the stones that they're or whatever, but they are rocks filled with the light of sunlight. And I honestly think that her ascension twisted the scatter tree, which was absorbing sunlight, which is why sunlight, I think, is gold. Is ripping the sunlight out of it. The earth tree, the brightness, the giant bright thing that everyone can see.